Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest Target exclusive Black Widow figure. Now, I am pleasantly surprised with this figure. First of all, the figure looks great. The details are on point. It's a good looking figure. But usually the articulation on Marvel Legends female figures are not the best. They have been getting better, but they don't get the same treatment as the male figures do. Over here, the male figures are getting toe joints, and, well, Maria Hill can't even move further than this. But that is not the case for this new Black Widow. The articulation on this figure is actually really good. Now, it doesn't have toe joints or anything, but I'd say I enjoy this body more than the Renew Your Vows body. And I do like that body a lot. I have the 3-pack Daredevil, and I've had a lot of fun with that. And I have that new Deadpool on pre-order. This figure truly surprised me, especially from Hasbro. I'd say this is the most fun I've had with a figure in a long time, and that's kinda sad. And this figure is almost $30, which usually I would complain about, but I truly believe that this figure is worth that price point. And I think the accessories justify that a lot. She has 3 head sculpts. Nowadays, we can barely get a Tony Stark head sculpt for Iron Man. So getting 3 head sculpts with this one figure is pretty darn good. This first one here is a shorter hairstyle. It, allows more for articulation at the neck. It's a little easier to pose around than the other ones. She has this little strand of hair in her eye. You can move it to the side. She has her eye painted there. Pretty nice. You could glue it to the side if you really wanted to. It would look fine. I think it looks good how it is. I think this is a really good head sculpt. She's got this next head sculpt, which is pretty cool looking. I probably won't use it opposed to the other two, but it's still really nice to have. It's pretty well detailed. Pretty cool head sculpt. This next one is my favorite. I don't really know what it is. I just like it a lot. It looks really good. I guess it gives me more Black Widow vibes. I don't know. I like it a lot. All around, very good head sculpt. For hands, she comes with 2 open hands, 2 fist hands, and 2 trigger hands. This figure comes with 3 pairs of hands. So there is no excuse on why we're getting Spider-Man figures with incomplete sets of hands.
But Magic Slender, this is a $30 action figure. That's why it has 3 pairs of hands.
Yeah, that argument isn't going to work here. Anyways, you can't have trigger hands without guns. Some companies would disagree, but you get the point. We have a pistol-like gun, which is pretty cool. It has been reused a few times, but it's a good mold, so it's fine. And we got one with a silencer, I believe, on it. Pretty cool. Now, usually Hasbro would stop there, but surprisingly, we get effects for the guns. We get a really nice smoking effect for both guns, and some firing effects, which are really nice. Did you think we were done there? Surprisingly, we're not. Of course, she has her classic wrist gauntlets on. Pretty standard Black Widow stuff. And they went a step further and gave us 2 firing wrist gauntlet pieces. Finally, for the last accessory, we have the smoking wrist gauntlets. This figure has a total of 16 additional accessories. Now that, if you ask me, is a pretty good amount. Here she is next to some of Hasbro's better female Marvel Legends figures. She definitely blows it out of the park. She's by far the best female Marvel Legends figure out there. It's really not even a contest. Here she is next to AI Iron Man and Extremis Iron Man. Here she is next to Taskmaster and Black Panther. Here she is next to Frogman and Daredevil. Here she is next to US Agent and Crossbones. Here she is next to 20th Anniversary Captain America and Falcon. Here she is next to Thor and Retro Loki. Here she is next to Ant-Man and the Wasp. Here she is next to Retro Hercules and Retro Scarlet Witch. Here she is next to some Avengers villains, Baron Zemo and Ultron. And last but not least, here she is next to the new Hawkeye. Review coming soon. Here's an idea. Give us a black cat with this type of articulation, because she's in desperate need of it. Not that the retro figure looks bad or anything, but the articulation is not good. Overall, I'm blown away by this figure. I think it's Hasbro's best release of 2023 so far. And if you want it, I'm telling you, you should get it now, because this figure is going to be gone. This figure is more than likely not going to stay $30. As of right now, it is no longer on the Target website, so if you happen to see it in store, I highly recommend it. My rating of this figure, considering all the articulation accessories and price, I think it is a 10 out of 10.